The Lakers, who had said a week ago they were not going to put any kind of a banner up. They had a team policy that they only put championship banners up. They don't put division titles up. They don't put conference championships up. They only put world championships up. Well, the Lakers, the joke's on you if you believe them, the Lakers have done a 180 now, and they will raise a banner for winning the Fugazi in-season tournament. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. They're actually effing doing it. They're going to do it. How amazing is this? The once proud franchise, the now tarnished franchise in Los Angeles, will put up a banner to celebrate games that were played in November and December. Unbelievable. Now, they're trying to spin this off, saying, well, it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same thing. It's going to be like your high school banner where they just put a years up. He put a years up. So they're going to put a banner up. You talk about an embarrassment. Everyone is just laughing their ass off at the Lakers, and I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. Now, we're told the new banner for the Lakers will go up here this weekend. They have not talked about exactly what will be on there. They say it will be a different shape, and I guess there'll be some different colors on there and things like that. So let us discuss the question. When you first saw this story that the Lakers were hoisting an in-season tournament banner to the heavens, to the rafters, what did you think? So I've got Melrose, Brewski, and Roadrunners. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make laughing gas, which is what I thought I had ingested when I first saw this story. I thought I had come in contact with laughing gas. I could not stop chuckling. So, number one. Yeah. So, I sleep during the day. As you know, we do an overnight show. If you're listening live, you also work overnights or you have insomnia, but I sleep during the day. So when I wake up, I find out what happened in the world when I was sleeping. And I awoke to several very passionate messages from people I've associated with over the years in sports media who could not wait with the glee and the joy. They could not wait to reach out to me and send me this message. And so they sent me a clip. The first one I saw was a clip that said Lakers to raise in-season banner. And so then I was like, okay, this must be Sports Talk Barry. This has got to be the work of Sports Talk Barry. He's an artisan in this kind of stuff. And that's like, well, maybe it's butt crack sports. Maybe it's them. Babylon Bee, possibly. The Onion. No, it's real.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it's real. Who raises a banner after less than 25 games? Well, we now have the answer. The Lakers. That's the answer. Last I checked, and maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't know. I just do the overnight show, but I think the Lakers play, every NBA team plays 82 games, not just the Lakers, every team. And then they have, it's called their in-season tournament to make the playoffs, and then they have a playoff tournament, and then the team that wins that, they then get to celebrate a championship. So, wow. I mean, jeez. What are we doing? I mean, Mike, I thought it was parody. I did. I'm not exaggerating. I'm just doing it because I'm a Laker hater and all that. I thought it was parody. I thought all the people I know, and I know a lot of people that like the Lakers. They all are braggadocious. We don't do things like that. That's what the other teams do. We do not operate that way. No, that's what your little Fugazi teams over there do. No, we're different. We only put championship banners up. We're the Lakers. So good. It is so freaking good. They're putting a banner up for a stupid thing that was only put in there to get ratings for television because no one watches the NBA in November and December. Man. And then the other thought I had was, boy, our guy Jay Moore, who's part of the Fox Sports Radio Alumni Association, he now owns the Lakers. Jay Moore is rubbing off on the Laker franchise there. It's like the Lakers are having team meetings on on Melrose at the Hollywood Improv over there, and they're all doing stand-up, right? It's like, hey, memo to the people running the Lakers, the U, we'll give you the U for useless. That's what the in-season tournament was in terms of any kind of viability, in terms of any kind of real meaning. It's useless.
Wow.
All right. A lot of artificial fillers, sweeteners to inflate dying TV ratings this time of the year. Now, page 2 here. Is there more to the story that is bouncing around now that the Lakers are indeed going to put this banner up? Is it more than meets the ear? So there's obviously more than we know on the surface, right? You got to dig a little deeper. And I'll nod my head, yes, there's more to this story than just the headline. One thing for sure, though, the Lakers are absolutely cheapening legitimate championships. And there's no way you can spin this outside of that. What they are doing is spitting a loogie at Kobe Bryant's legacy, Jerry West, and the legends of the Lakers, right? The great Laker, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's a loogie right in your eyeball, Kareem, from the Laker franchise. Magic Johnson, there's a kick to the nuts right there. Byron Scott, we're going to poke you in the eye. That's how this goes. And there's no other way. There's no way. So I sent some messages out, some correspondence, and I was trying to figure out what's going on. And you're celebrating this, and it's cheapening all those other championships, an emasculating situation. It is, right? And I'm so happy it's happening to the Lakers, right? It's emasculating enough that the franchise embarrassed themselves, and everyone laughed at them a few years ago when they celebrated a Mickey Mouse ring, right? I mean, how embarrassing is that? You had 4 months off. You were at a resort in Orlando. That's not how you award championships. So I guess we should have known if the Laker franchise has lost their compass and they celebrate that they would certainly celebrate this, right? Right? I mean, this is like a hold my brewski situation to the championship, which was ridiculous because we can get into that again if you want, but the whispers around the NBA are that Jeannie Buss got a phone call from Adam Silver and the big shots over there, the big cheese at the NBA, and they're like, hey, we know this is kind of a ridiculous thing, but we want you to raise a banner up because it'll legitimize how stupid this in-season tournament is in terms of any real meaning. It's just a bunch of players that are horny to get money so they can go on vacation and spend their money, blow their money in Cancun or wherever they choose to go on vacation. That's not my opinion, by the way. D'Angelo Russell of the Lakers said the $500,000 bounty that he's going to get is going to cover about 3 vacations. About 3. I wonder where he's going on vacation. My God. But in the eyes of the NBA, right, they have to legitimize this thing, so put a banner up and all that. But to everyone else, anyone else who follows sport, who knows anything about sport, the other championships are collateral damage. Right? I'm sorry. We've got to celebrate this stupid in-season thing, so we're going to cheapen everything else. And Jeannie Buss, and people say, well, she had no choice. She's part of the cartel of basketball, and she has to do what the NBA wants. That's not true. She could have not genuflected to the NBA, but in pathetically pumping the tires on this in-season tournament, you've downgraded the 11 championships the Lakers have won. That's it. They've got 11 championships. A lot of people are bad at math. They think they've won 17, but they've not won 17 championships. As we pointed out many times over the years, the Lakers only have 11 championships, and the number 17 is a bogus number because 5 of those belong to Minneapolis. So right off the top, you shave 5 championships. That's Minneapolis Lakers, not LA Lakers, Minneapolis Lakers. I was in Minnesota earlier this year, and they had a George Mikan statue, and it had Minneapolis. There was like a Minneapolis thing next to it, and it didn't say LA. It did not say that. Now, the Disney Resort one we don't count because that's not legit. So we eliminate 6 right there. And then we look a little further and we're like, well, since they haven't won since Kobe was alive, and he's been dead for a while now, and they haven't won since 2010. That's the last time they won. 13-year drought in that time. All right, final point. So the NBA, there's a rumor going around that the NBA is going to guarantee the winner of the play-in tournament starting next season going forward that they will get, at worst, the number 7 seed at the end of the season. So what are your thoughts on the possibility that the NBA will just hand out, you're guaranteed, no matter what happens, you could lose every game the rest of the season, you're going to be at least the number 7 seed in the playoffs based on what you do in November and December. So I don't know anybody that thinks that's a good idea other than some people on Fifth Avenue in New York who are like, hey, we could make this even bigger. But you're talking about 28% of the schedule. Handing out a prize for 20. It's bad enough that they're doing this anyway. It's not for me. I know more people watched, and that's great. Whee! More people watched. Wonderful. Congratulations. But the Lakers, for example, they're 59 games to go in the season. And how many times have we seen teams that peak too soon, that get off to quick starts and then fade away as the season goes on, the war of attrition? But if Adam Silver was involved in the New York Roadrunners, forget that 26.2 miles. No. You would be guaranteed a medal after 7.3 miles. Because the New York Marathon, all marathons, 26.2 miles, right? Full marathon, 26.2 miles. What the NBA has done is they have manipulated this to say, all right, we're going to give a title out. It's a fake title, but we'll give it out after 7.3% or 7.3 miles, which is 28% of a marathon. And the Lakers are complicit. They are on board with this. How embarrassing. How the mighty have fallen.